welcome back. We're back out here this time with our Lexus GX 460. Finally got the car that I've been looking for a little while, so everything should work out pretty well here. Now that we've gone through the Carvana stuff and everything's been returned for the other one, so we just have old Yeller here. I don't even know what to call her yet. Still trying to figure, or him, who knows. Need to figure it out. But overall, yeah, we got some small stuff we need to throw in here. I'm feeling a little under the weather from food poisoning the other day, so feeling a little better now. But yeah, so let's get into it. Let's throw a couple stuff in there. Like I said, this car is pretty basic. There's nothing crazy going on with it right now. So we're gonna throw a couple small things at it, just to make it comfortable. You know, enjoy it as a long-term thing. All right, man. So we got 4 packages, easy peasy. I think we'll just work our way from small to big and get through it all. But again, none of this is like performance stuff. This is just really stuff to make sure that this thing is going to be reliable and good to go for a good long time. This car usually will go, at least from what I've seen, 250,000 miles, as long as you keep the maintenance under wraps, which is primarily just, you know, oil changes, transfer case changes, coolant changes, all the normal stuff overall, just to make sure that it's, you know, running in tip-top shape, and pretty much all she wrote. So little things that I found out online is if you have, you'll basically need to have a little. So first things first, we just got a little filter here, a little uni filter, essentially to be a breather. There is a line that is over there that has a spongy filter that's in there on the inside. This is going to be an exterior filter that sits on the outside, but the inside one apparently deteriorates over some time and then gets sucked up into the engine. We don't want that. That sounds terrible. So we're going to go ahead and swap it with this bad boy. Should be pretty easy. Just need to open the hood and get over to the other side real quick, and we can. And this next one is mainly because we have dogs, and I don't want the dogs to tear up the inside of the car. So we got ourselves a I'm determined to get this out one-handed. Should have just started with the knee trick. Boom! All right, we're out. So now we have our luxury car cover for the back, so that way they can sit up there, do whatever they want, and not care, you know, not causing damage. This is brown. I was gonna go with black because the other car was black, but then I want brown, switch it up. So brown will look pretty good, you know, on the tealish, silver, blue, whatever. But cool. Another one out of the way, easy peasy. Let's go to the next bigger. All right, and this next one we have is going to be our back weather stripping cover, I think. Just so when we're throwing stuff in the back, it's not tearing up the carpet. Because again, I plan on having this car for a long period of time, so I want to try and take care of it as best I can. So let me get these strings off real quick. Now we got this big old thing that's going to sit in the back of that, but this should be really perfect for what we need, just to throw stuff back there and not care. The back seats, again, here, let me just show you, because this has third row. I don't ever have the third row on. Third row is always down for me, so we're going to put that in the way back, and then we should be good to go. I'm loving the interior of this. This is the one owner car, so everything's pretty spick and span interior wise, which is good for your boy and then the kiddos. So we'll throw this in there here in a minute and just make sure, you know, it does what it's supposed to do, and we should be. And last but not least, we have our floor mats. So all weather floor mats, so we can throw these in, not care. Take all the carpet ones out. These are the Lexus ones, so these seem like they're in pretty decent shape, which is great for all of them. But we'll stick with them just so we don't have any concerns, any issues. Everything will be good to go with our new weather stripping and our new floor mats, and then should be good to go for any trails we want to do in the near future. Nice. So we got our floor mats in. Yeah, we have all weather stripping in here. Nice. Looks good. And then we have the weather stripping also here in the back. I'm gonna tuck this underneath the floor, just so you just see this portion like the front, because I feel like there's no need for it to be sticking out like that. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, just either way. But that's on both sides and the driver's side, so we're looking good there now in the grand scheme of things. So a couple more things to do and we're good to go. All right, man. So last thing we got recently for the next mod is to basically let the windows close on their own, open on their own if you press the button enough times, and then the doors will lock automatically when you drive. Just things you would expect to be like a natural thing. My Mazda Speed had the doors locked when I drove 50 miles an hour. So surprised the Lexus doesn't, but either way, you know, small module changes everything, right? So But yeah, windows will go up on their own with this. When I lock the car, they'll go down if I press the unlock button 3 times. And then the windows will also fold in and out when I lock and unlock. But yeah, man, this is everything that's on the back of it. All you need to do is essentially open the box. Once we have the box open, I'm sure there's going to be some instructions or something in here. Hey, look at that. And it's probably just going to tell you, hey, plug it in. Let's see. This is very, very straightforward. It says 3-second installation. All right, so we got our module. Bada bing, bada boom. We're not going to count, but we are going to turn the flash on and we can see where we need to plug it into. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's just plug her in. And it's upside down. Okay. Boop. And that should be it. So let's test it out. We'll do the unlock feature on. Nice. Side view mirrors go out now on their own. Cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a different feature. They crack. Pretty sure they're supposed to go all the way down. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nice, nice. You love it. Hey guys, how's it going? You know what I'm saying? So, and then we'll do the lock. Windows fold in. Mirrors go up on their, or windows go up on their own. All right, man. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Like that. Yes, sir. All right, it's time to finally throw this little filter on, little breather, nothing crazy. We basically just need to get back there behind this. So we'll just pop these clips off, straightforward, just push them in. And then essentially it should just come right on out because everything is pretty much loose. Hit the ground, that's good. And I bought a bunch more, so we should be okay at the end of the day. And looky here, we found all 4, easy enough. So our breather should be, I think it's behind this. Nope, that's our fuse box, so that's good to know. At least we're kind of just learning a few things about this thing. I swear there's a little filter over here, or should be. I lied, I didn't even need to take that off. It's right underneath this. So let me put this back real quick, and then we'll go under this and take these little pieces off, and then we should be good. Okay, this is where we need to work on it. Everything, power steering looks dirty, super dirty. So we'll probably need to replace that at some point, but yeah, that is ancient, which tells me the rest of the fluid for this truck probably is also dirty. Coolant lines and whatnot as well, also dirty, need to be refilled, probably recycled. This looks like it's been there for a long period of time. So we'll work on getting some coolant stuff and everything that we need to do some basic maintenance before we really take this anywhere. But for now, we should be able to take this cover off and kind of work our way around. I'll get in here once I take this off. All right, we're gonna get this thing out of here. Put this bolt to the side, just so we don't lose it. Should be able to hopefully pop this off pretty easily, and then we can hopefully replace the filter inside. Okay, nice, not deteriorated yet. Oh, from what it looks like. So we'll replace this, take this whole filter out, and then I believe we'll take this top piece off, put our new filter on so it's external, and then we should be good to go. And like I was saying before, this thing will disintegrate over time and then just get sucked up in the engine, but it still seems good, still seems pliable. So I've probably been replaced somewhat recently, but we shouldn't have to worry about that again. So let's get this bad girl, throw her on there, ready, set, go. And just like that, we have the new part on. Looking good, cleaned it up, just wiped it down. So we'll put everything back together. Got our top cover back on, everything's going back to the way it was. So now we just need to put our cover back on, and this job is done. Quick and easy, thankfully. And just like that, all back together again, like it never happened. I know we have a new air filter, so It's pretty much just got to do the maintenance stuff. Oil's good because I know that came out recently. Underneath the car was covered, just covered in oil. So now we're good to go there. And then last but not least, probably transmission fluid, transfer case fluid, diff fluid, all of it still needs to be checked. So we'll get to that at some point in the near future, but everything so far is looking good, holding itself together. Still working on getting one of these, maybe a headlight in the near future, and definitely a fog light, but she cleans up really, really well. So far, so good. Still loving it. Terrible gas mileage, but hey, it's all part of it, right? Just like that, man. We're back, done, wrapped up. So appreciate y'all for watching as always. Stick around for more. We got more mods, you know, the usual stuff, especially for the Lexus, but also for Brutus and then for Chanel as well. So appreciate it. Peace out. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your day, evening. Enjoy the process, man. Have a good one. Peace.